Let's create this counter in Figma using variables and advanced prototype in just 4 steps. So the step number one is we just need to create a local variable. Here we need a number variable. So we are declaring a number variable. Click on create variable and click on number. So give it give it to the name as you want. So I'm giving the name counter and setting its default value 0. Okay. So now we need to apply that variable to this text layer. So select this text layer and apply this variable counter to this text layer. Okay. So because we set the default value 0, now it's convert to 0. Then we have to add the prototype for this addition. Okay. Now click on this layer. Now add a prototype for this addition. So we set the trigger on click and the action would be set variable. Okay. So as you can see, the counter variable is here. So set this variable counter and then we have to write the expression. So what would be the expression is counter. So we are saying that this counter, this variable is addition by 1. Okay, hit enter. Now let's play this how it will work. So as you can see, when we click on this plus, it is adding by 1. So now let's see the prototype, the condition for the subtraction. So click on this one, add a prototype. On click, the trigger will be conditional. Now why conditional? Because we don't need for the same properties as we did with the addition, because if we do the same, then it will convert to minus value, so we don't need that. Okay, so therefore we set the conditional statement. We are using now if and else statement. So now here, what is the if statement? So if this counter value if this counter value, this variable is not equal to 0, so we are saying that we are putting the condition that if this variable, this counter value is not equal to 0, then add a action, then hit a action. Now what is the action? Now we are adding an action that set variable this counter value add counter minus, now we need subtraction minus 1. Okay, so the if statement is if counter value is not equal to 0, then hit a action, then add a action that counter is minus 1. Hit enter. Now let's play the prototype and see. Okay, now we are adding, so it is adding by 1. And if we are subtracting, so it is, as you can see, at 0 it is not turning to negative point.